Well, hello there, and welcome to Starforge. Now, I have played on this seed before. That's why it's entitled Cheat. A little cheat. And that is because I know a little bit too much about the world that I'm going to be spawning in. And I did look for another really good seed, and I didn't really find any, and I'm not going to stand here all goddamn day flipping through seeds until I find something that I like. So, I have played this for about 2.5 hours, and I decided that it would be in my best interest to delete it because my audio was misbalanced, and for, 8 episodes it was like that, and I didn't catch it until after it was all said and done. So I am going to be playing on the same seed that I did the last time. Things aren't going to be quite as fresh, as interesting to me personally until I get past the point that I was at before. So if I look like I know exactly where everything is, that's because I do. That being said, I apologize. Normally, I'd like to make every single time I start doing one of these... Yeah, I know, spraying myself. Every single time I start doing one of these, that it's an entirely new experience for myself, and this doesn't quite look... Yep, okay, good. It is still the same seed. Lots of really interesting and deadly things up there, lots of really cool things, things... It's not going to be quite as much of a surprise. Things don't quite look right. Is it? Things are different. Oh, no, never mind. Things are not different. I know exactly where I'm at. That being said, I do apologize in advance because of all of this. Like I said, normally I'd want it to be an entirely new experience, the world being new to me, and all that shit like that. But unfortunately, I can't do that for you guys. So, enough saying I'm sorry, and more getting into it. So, yes, I'm gathering wood because everybody knows, punch trees, get wood. Except I'm punching this tree with a mechanical piston with a spike at the tip, and not my fists. So, so I am actually going to play very similarly to how I first played, except I'm going to actually know what everything is. So this is literally, seriously, the 6th or 7th time I've actually tried recording this. So I already did check with the current audio settings, and it seems to be just fine. And the music is fucking awesome. So I actually am going to end up playing a bit better this time. I've made mistakes last time. That and some weird glitches were happening, so. The name of this seed is Win, with a capital W. Things are not... Oh wait, no. Things are... Yes, things are the same. Okay. So that being said... Things seem to be a little bit different. I don't know. It's weird. This is oil. And you need oil to make steel. And I'm carving up a nice little path for me to go through to get to the top. It's always better to work from the top down, because after you get rid of the bottom, it's kind of hard to get the shit on top. So. And I'm not going to be recording like 8 episodes this time in a row. I am going to end it after a couple, maybe 4 or 5, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be recording this time around. Definitely not for like 2.5 hours, so. I would like to stay up on here. Can you stop bumping me down, please? Jesus. Ah! It's like trying to stand on a conveyor belt. It just doesn't like you. Yes, okay. Now that that is done, let's go do the same for this side, shall we? And this, my friend, is iron ore. Everyone knows iron is awesome. You need iron and oil to make steel. And you can just kind of make it in your hands, but this is the future, so who gives a fuck? That's kind of how this game explains everything. Now, this is really cool. I love the way that the terrain is dynamically changing. Instead of it being like, it does have voxel based geometry, but that's only for the shit that you build. Everything else is this procedural. I can tell it's a fractal. I can tell it's it's fractal based. And you know, the entire world, every world is made up by fractals. And, you know, here it's, not to mention how it generates the long geometry, the far geometry, is by cutting the poly count and turning entities into, like, it severely drops the poly count, and since everything is like more procedural, like, it saves, like, it has, like, gross generation and fine generation. Like, coarse and fine generation. And it switches between the two depending on how far away you are. So if you're really far away from something, it does the coarse generation. And if you're really close to something, it does the fine generation. So it looks a lot more natural. And even still, this is pretty coarse generation because it has to do a bunch of shit. So, like, it's really fucking cool. Like, this game is absolutely fantastic. And the music is awesome. Floating cube, how I love you, floating cube. You know, like, everything about it is really solid. And I want to make a gun as soon as possible. Preferably a pistol. In order to make a pistol, I need to get ammunition. In order to get ammunition, I need sulfur! So let's go over and grab some sulfur. Now, you'll see exactly why I'm doing this seed. And, you know, and a lot of it is speed and the chances of survival. It, for me, is exponentially higher on this seed than the other seeds that I was coming up with. So fucking sulfur. I should wear a suit or something. It's getting all up in my toes. Maybe I just really like the smell of sulfur. Smell that sulfur. It's so delicious. I mean, look at me. I don't exactly look like the most sane person on the face of the planet. Well, actually, I think I'm quite literally the most sane person on the face of the planet, because I think I am the only person on the face of this planet. So, there is that. So let's 140 rounds. Alright, so steel, I can do 50 forge? Oh. And then the pistol takes some. Let's try and get some more. Now, hunting with this thing is a pain in the ass, especially when you have low frame rates, like I do. So that's why I'm making a pistol right now, because I don't feel like running around stabbing things in the ass and not being able to do anything. So, that being said, I think this time, instead of going up in the hills that I did before, I'm going to go in the other direction. I'm going to go explore some other biomes. And I'll get back to the places that I had explored before, and it'll be a relatively new experience for me, I guess? I don't know. But, I mean, I did play this game back in the day a little bit. I checked it out. It wasn't very interesting to me because there wasn't really a lot of content. Like almost 3 years ago. And even back then, it was pretty fucking cool. Now, one of the things that I am going to want to get soon is a titanium drill. And I know exactly where I can get some titanium, because I had already gotten a shit ton of it. And if I get enough titanium, I can get... Okay. Yeah, see? Now, I do want to kill these guys. Aha! And that is why. So now... Fuck, what time is it? It's a cool sun. I'm not sure if the sun is the same for every seed, or if that's randomly generated, or what, but I really like this place. And let us make a bedroll. Place it right about here. And let's go down to pistol steel ingot. So I need more iron ore. I need... Okay. I'm the king of the iron ore mountain. Fear me, you fools. Now, again, I may not be very exciting right now, or excited at the moment, and that is because I had gotten very far. 8 episodes in, 2.5, almost 3 hours of content, and, you know, A, I had to delete it all, and B, I had died and had lost fucking everything. Like, on the way back, I was like, okay, I got a lot of shit, I should probably, you know, dump it, you know, do something else, and, well, I had died. And it was very, very disappointing to me, and I just kind of lost a lot of will to keep playing. But, you know, mistakes were made. And moving on. I am a lone person in this alien realm with many, many hazardous things sticking around. That and it had, like, deleted my spawn point. Although my spawn point wasn't very close, I probably wouldn't have made it anyway. Well, no, because I had to go... Yeah. I would have been able to recapture my stuff if it hadn't, like, deleted my spawn point and shit like that. So... Like, it was a very, very sad day for me. Oh, and you have a flashlight at, like, all times. Which is very helpful. Now, like I said, I just really love... I'm not sure if I said this before, but I just really love how... Oh, yeah, no, I did. I was explaining the coarse and fine terrain generation and all that shit. It just looks a lot more natural than, say... Minecraft. I'm not saying that Minecraft is bad for it. It's just not the same as this. And I do need to be very careful. Forge. Need 5 steel ingots. So I have 50 steel. And do these take steel or steel ingot? Okay. So I will have to put you like right here. Going to put you there. Oh, I just want to sleep. I really don't like nighttime. I really don't like nighttime. Because those fucking leeches. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. 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 Well, anyway, this is a pretty productive day, so I'm gonna end the episode here. But don't worry, you'll see me next time. Bye.